What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again, free to play, Last Day on Earth. Let's get into it today, and I'm going to be doing some advanced recording here, getting ready. Got a little bit of travel coming up this next week, so we'll get a queue up a couple of different videos here, so I'm excited to see what we have dropping. Interesting thing here today, bunker run. And if you've been a fan of the channel, you've seen us do this plenty of times. I'm going to go ahead and clear floor 4 here today. What I noticed, and I have not actually seen this, I probably have seen it, but it doesn't come around often. And honestly, I don't feel like I've seen this task in a really, really long time. Is killing frozen bloaters. So that's really interesting. You know, bunker tasks and these season tasks, they kind of rotate through. There's a handful of different tasks that you can get, and they usually kind of ramp up in value. Typically, your first task is pretty easy, and you get these pretty simple, not crazy rewards, relatively simple rewards, good season progress. Your mid task is usually, again, kind of not terrible. Sometimes better, sometimes worse. Destroying turrets can be a little bit of a pain here in the bunker. There's a couple of ways to do it to make it a little bit more efficient. And then I feel like I see the kill any zombies one pretty consistently. Excuse me, as the third task, kind of the hardest task. But interesting to see frozen bloaters. Typically, I feel like you see... I mean, it's a different number of zombies. Sometimes it's toxic abominations. I feel like I see killing toxic spitters pretty consistently, but frozen bloaters is pretty interesting. Again, I've probably seen it in the past, and I've probably actually seen it paired up with turrets. I typically go do and clear floor 4 really only when the season event is going on and there's a turret requirement, because it's just the best place. You can basically just about get all 5 turrets. We've already knocked one out. I've cleared floors 2 and floor 3 here on regular mode. I've actually just been kind of trying to grind through and keep progress. I mentioned in a couple of videos ago that we lost a raid streak, and so I'm just kind of using this opportunity to kind of grind up. C4 is really the big thing that I'm working on, so it's just interesting. I thought that was, you know, definitely different. Like I said, I don't feel like I'd seen the... I guess we'll just shoot this guy, let the drone take care of him. I guess I feel like I really hadn't seen that task before, like much at all. I'm sure I have. It just feels new. It feels new. I wouldn't mind some new tasks. You know, they've done kind of raider task updates. They do task updates every once in a while. So it'd be kind of interesting to see. I brought the drone just to help save some durability on some weapons too. Bunker, you know, I don't typically use it here, but I figured it'd kind of be an interesting little, not experiment, but just find out, you know, good areas. We get a lot of grouped zombies, and groups of zombies to take down. Feel like this is a pretty decent little place to, you know, use it up. I do need to be heading over to Transport Hub, but we'll probably queue that up for tomorrow. Really just trying to grind through the season as well. Ooh, nice, a grenade. That's some juicy little rewards there. That's nice to see. This is about to go. So yeah, so we're just kind of having some, you know, kind of just doing some of our kind of normal, kind of just grind mode things to get complete here, and just kind of work through the season. I've got some bigger plans for some things. I will definitely, in a very, very, very near video, whoops, to be smart with this, I'm definitely going to be taking the drone, gonna be knocking out, taking care of our towers. So I want to get that done, kind of finish up the survival path. Excuse me. I don't know what that was. It was a combination of a sneeze and a cough. So I need to get that done. Again, this is a great place for turrets. Some easy ones here. I use a combo of the M16 and pistols typically, just because pistol durability works pretty good. You can get in some good spots to actually make use of that. Do need to kill these. Actually, this is going to be great for these frozen guys. Thinking we'll run pistol here. So I'm going to queue this up. These big boys heal. So we need to kill these guys. Let's just slow down a little bit for me. Come on, drone, catch up. Help me. Kill this man. Kill this man. Yes. Nice. So we'll be able to kill all 3 of these guys. That was pretty effective for the drone there. I don't mind that. I didn't mind that. That was pretty good use. It's pretty good use. I just was surprised. I was surprised when I queued it up that we had that task. All right. So be careful here. Now you can run past these pretty efficiently, actually. You can run past these. If you're not familiar, if you haven't cleared floor 4 a ton. I actually honestly haven't showed floor 4. I can't say that today. What is wrong with me? I don't have I ever on the channel? I definitely haven't here in hardcore. In free to play, I definitely have not shown it because I don't clear this floor very often. But what you can do is you can run basically by this turret. You can run up to this spot in the wall, then it can't target you. And this one you can run by. You have to be a little cheeky on this one, just because you can get punished. You can get punished pretty good if you're not careful here. But we're gonna grab the last of our turrets here. I'm not gonna destroy the last turret. There is one turret guarding a chest that I just honestly don't feel like is worth it. I don't feel like the last chest in floor 4 is very good. I will say that floor 4 has probably the best overall reward at the end. It's definitely the most, I won't say profitable, but has some of the best materials. When you wrap it up and finish it, that is kind of nice. But here's our last frozen bloater. He's gonna hit us once. We'll take this guy out. Use that to dodge his hit. All right, so if you don't want to shoot these, you can basically sprint past this one, stand right here. This one won't be able to target you. This one won't be able to hit you because of the wall. And then from this point, you can actually run up to right here, and I believe you'll be safe. You can queue the door. What you have to be careful of is the grenade launcher shot that they have can do a ton of damage. So basically, you queue the door, and then you'd have to run in the door. Now, the problem with this ends up being is then you're in the frozen room, and then you have to deal with that. So it's a trade-off. Obviously, we need to destroy them for the task, so that's what we decided to do there. And yeah, you can't avoid that. That's really the biggest, probably the biggest sink in terms of why floor 4 isn't very profitable. But if you do kind of sprint past these guys, rest of it, it's not too bad. Again, you're gonna need some weapons to be able to take down the frozen enemies, and that is what it is. So some guns, or if you are really good at wall tricking, you can. I find the fast numb biters, whatever they are, I find those to be kind of hard to wall trick. The big guys is generally okay. You can take care of that. And then you have this other 2 sets here of turrets. Take down. These are just basic turrets. You get eaten alive pretty good if you try to run past these, so I don't recommend that. So we're actually going to need to queue up some hard mode, which is totally fine. I came prepared to do that. I came prepared actually to knock out floor 3 on hard mode as well to kind of help with our grind here. I do like this floor. Some copper. Again, you get a lot of really good metals in this floor. That is definitely the reason to participate, I will say, in this floor is some good metals. Should hopefully get some steel, a little bit more copper. We should see a good kind of swath of each. Just a couple. Get some of the bigger enemies, which aren't too bad. Honestly, a lower volume, I would say, of zombies on this floor comparative to the others as well, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It is, considering that we need to get zombie kills. But that is okay. Using the old Colt Python here for the big boys. Just trying to use up our weapons. Again, we could wall trick these if we wanted. You guys know my feelings on wall tricking. Although I did use some of it. I used some of it on floor 2. I used some of it on floor 3. I very selectively use it in certain spots. There are just some good spots that make sense. This is the last turret I was talking about. I'd be curious if you are a Bunker Alpha grinder, and if you take this turret out and farm this chest, let me know your thoughts. Is this chest any good? My personal opinion, it's poop. It's poop. It's always been poop, and it's big poop. Big poop. Like the worst kind of poop. All right? It's my personal feelings. I don't like it, though. I think it's a waste. I think it's a total waste of resources. Again, it's just my personal opinion. You may love it. Might be the absolute best chest you've ever seen, but I don't believe that it is. All right, how do I want to do this here? I don't want to use that. Kind of hoping my drone was going to stick around. We just get a little bit of tight spacing here. The big guy. I'm going to use this. Woo! Could have killed me right there. Oh, I'm in trouble. All right, well. That's bad. We can just use this now, though. I guess I could have just queued that up. I just hit him anyways. That frozen pipe sometimes sneaks up on me, as you could tell. And it did this time around, too. That silly pipe. This is actually a pretty fast floor to clear as well. So I like that. It's got some good drawback. It's got some drawbacks. It's got some good qualities about it. Again, this should queue up pretty nicely here. The last bit of this, we got 20 zombies to get, which is pretty good. We'll clear that out on hard mode here and jump in. There you go. See, steel plate, beautiful. Love to see it. That is awesome. Awesome. Two really good chests. I also don't think you come and I don't think you come to clear this floor at all, in my opinion, if you don't have the burglar perk all the way leveled up. It's not good for you. I don't think you can open this chest. You can always open this one, but I don't think you can open this one. I think the other thing that'd be nice is maybe if that shelf there maybe spawned sometimes and had some loot. I feel like that was a pretty efficient run, though. Just again, interesting. I felt like I really don't feel like I've seen that frozen bloater task very often. I know I keep harping on it, but I honestly, I'm trying to think the last time I would have seen that, and it just nothing's ringing in the old noggin. All right, let's go do a little bit of hard mode. I'm not gonna do it all, but we'll take some of these. I'm not gonna use that. What I think I'll do, we'll go kill the blind one. Again, this was our run here, clearing basically the entire normal mode, all 3 floors. Not bad, pretty decent amount of tickets. It's okay. Again, we're kind of saving up. We're going to use this for some floppies. I did want to kind of grind up some red coupons and some tickets here. So just to open up some additional red crates. I'm going to hang on to these. I'm not going to rely on these for C4 because I'll save these instead for tasks. I don't typically open the red ticket crate unless I'm looking for that C4. So that feels like a pretty good practice to me. I always have some options, but let's queue this up. Go from there. I also wanted to see, did I have anything in? I have anything in here to turn in? No, I don't. I wasn't sure if I had any hard mode items to go and knock out, but let's go and get to the big guy. I think my armor can sustain. We'll be all right. We'll push right to that. We'll clear the blind one. And then, again, maybe a shorter episode today. Just kind of wrap up with this. Get the quick sneak here. And razor blade that guy to nothingness. So what I have been doing is using the saw blade mace here for that guy. Pretty efficient. Not bad. This guy just absolutely owns me every time. This would be a good guy to wall trick if you were gonna do that. Oh, I guess I could have supposed to bring the Colt. Colt might have not been too bad for portions of this. All right. Let me swap over to the old pistol. Should be able to get in range here. There we go. Easy peasy. See what we got. Nice. 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 I don't really care too much about that, if I'm being honest. Ooh, white paint. That's cool. A lot of times what I do is just throw this stuff in here. Just because I don't want to hang on to it. But I'll probably take it with me this time. Because again, I'm not going to I will full clear this, but more importantly, I'll actually just kill the zombies that I need. I don't know if I'll full clear this. Although we do have the grenades. So maybe we do. Grenade trick works just as well as it does in hard mode as it does here, as it does in the normal mode. The only difference is you need one additional grenade, which isn't bad. I actually think the investment for the grenades on hard mode is actually much better than it is on the base mode. But I personally like clearing floor 3 with grenades. It's just so efficient, so efficient. And a lot of times you'll get 1 to 2 of those grenades back anyways, because a lot of times the crate in one of the rooms has grenades in it. Sometimes you can get lucky, get all of them back. I've actually gotten more back than I've spent. Same thing applies to hard mode here. A lot of times I get lucky enough to at least get a couple of the grenades I've used back. Got a shoddy critical there at the end, but he was already back in his armored mode. This is where I need to bring the drone on my main account with its armor piercing ammo and see it just tear this dude up. Although this is probably next to like the Ravager at the farm, I do think this is one of the easiest bosses. It's not even a ton of heals. It's not even really a ton of armor. And with a well-modified shotgun here, we're going to take this guy down with a lot of shotgun durability left. I wasn't prepared for that. He got under 400 really quickly. The crits with the shotgun is so beautiful. You can use whatever you want for this. I just find the shotgun to be one of the most efficient options. Just because, again, we're getting some good crit damage. I should try this guy with the Dragonov, actually. Maybe I do that. Maybe I'm going to do that on my main account. Maybe I should clear the bunker with the Dragonov. Let me know if you'd like to see that. That's probably going to be a video. That's a neat idea. Got our Dragunov pretty well modified at this point, so that could be fun. Boom. Crit for the finish. That's nice. That is nice. It gives us a red ticket. It actually gives us the entire red ticket crate. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blast this guy. I'm gonna shotgun this dude. So Billy the Exploder here doesn't explode me too much. I did bring the Colt. There we go. That's an efficient use of the Colt. Two-shot those little guys. I need 12 more Zoms. One thing you can do is pop these guys. I got the range. Does the pistol have the range? I think the pistol has the range. Yes, it does. Not necessary, because again, we could just loop these guys into the grenade piece of this. But, figure what the heck, right? All right. Now, I will wall trick. This is one of the few spots that I always wall trick, actually. Just because the beating from these guys. Hello? I was like stuck right there. That was really odd. The good part here is we've got the Toxic Abomination first. We got the crit hit on the Exploder. They're synced up with their attacks. This is just beautiful. This is like textbook right here. We're not going to take a single point of damage outside of, I feel like, what we got stuck on the door frame. Very nice. All right, what else do we got? We got a katana here, and then we'll pull this. This big man will explode. We had some crowbars back in the inventory. I should have, back in the my little storage crate up there, I should have brought those. Take these guys down. There we go. We'll explode. Bang, bang, bang. Now, what's interesting is the parasites do not count for the zombies. Do you notice that? That's a little interesting. Not odd. I'm not like expecting that. It's just a little, that's just a little weird. Kind of would have thought maybe that they would have counted. They've always treated the exploders a little bit differently from that perspective, though, so can't say I'm horribly surprised. This is another one we can wall trick pretty efficiently. This is one of the few, again, one of the few spots. I will use this definitely more on hard mode, though, just to save the heals and save the armor. Again, I'll tank some of it. I don't mind. We got plenty of armor. Doing okay on heals. Been able to use a lot of food lately, which is good. Just try to be efficient with the guns here. They're different weapons. All right, 6 more Zoms. We actually will pretty well almost clear. Fudge. I did not want to do that. All right, well, less than ideal here. He's fast. We did not hit him with that. Oh boy. All right, he got stuck on the railing. Woo! Well, that was a waste. I was trying to grab the exploded bits here, and I opened the door on accident. I guess this is good because if you're not too familiar with this, this is the crate right here that can have some grenades in it. And of course, this time it does not. It laughs at me right in my face and says, "Look at you, you big, big idiot. No grenades for you." No, sir. Typically it does, though. Typically it does. Hello? Something biting me? Got bugs around me? Probably. This little hit there. Last of our Zomzoms. I will wall trick this guy too. This door frame is very generous right here. Really gotta watch out for it. One way that you can tell if you're not too familiar with this, and I am certainly not an expert, but I've learned enough just by doing this here in the bunker, is, and I'll show you where the door frame is once we kill this guy. Get out of here, parasites. I hate you. There we go. See this line right here? Might be a little hard to tell, but there's two of them. You can almost like see the beams, right? That's where the door frame is. So if you stood right here, you'd actually get hit because they can punch through this part. But as long as you're past this line right here, you should be safe from taking the hits. Just something to kind of keep in mind. And a lot of places you can see those, right? They're right here, here. Here, you can see them pretty much on every wall segment. So, little tip and trick there for you. But I am going to queue this up because I might as well do the grenades. We've got a couple of enemies coming up, and then we can pop these guys. We can get a whole bunch. Get a whole bunch of stuff from this. All right. So interestingly enough, I don't know why this is, but this exploder here, I need to kill this guy. This exploder will not explode. Hello? Why do I feel like this is all messed up? I don't know. I guess we lost our armor there. What am I worried about here? Got armor there. I had to have just lost the armor, I guess. That's the only thing that makes sense. This is fine. I can grab a little bit more heals, although I really don't need them. And then we can get our dogs going. Keep our dogs going, rather. And I did not do my daily stuff yet, so let's go. I don't know, queue up some phones, I guess, maybe. A little bit of copper from that, which is nice. Very nice. I want to queue this up. Gotta do my daily stuff here. We'd been kind of just walking back and forth to the bunker, so had not had the chance to queue this up yet. Let's head over to the settlement, and maybe I'll wrap this up because I'm probably gonna walk back to the bunker and edit this video while we do that. But I do want to showcase we're making some decent progress. It's taken me a little bit longer to make the chipboard that I was hoping for. But we got this. Got a good little section of daily loot, so we'll grab that. I need to remember to bring like a pistol with me. But this is looking really good. Happy with this. I think I'm gonna need some resin. Yeah, should be good there. We're closing in. We still got some time. We're making like 2 or 3 of these a day. Just kind of trying to remember to pop back in here and do this consistently. But I think what's holding me up is just not having a ton of sawdust, unfortunately. That's been my real big, I'll say my biggest issue up to this point. I need to grab some iron. But we're sitting pretty good. We're sitting okay. I don't mind it too much. We got 20 more here, which is nice. So this is another 2. Got this rock and rolling. We got 2 more here. So I think in a handful of days, I should have this complete. And then, you know, very excitingly, we'll have access to opening up here. Getting Connor increased. I think we can look to do a few other things. I think really it's just going to be Connor at this point, but That'll be nice. I think that'll be a really big boost. It'll be a really nice boost to get him up. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he'll go to 50, so he should get his last skill here, which is going to be really good. And then it just kind of sets us up for the future to be able to knock that out. And then from that point, once we get those complete here for the settlement, we can jump over. And I'm really going to start working hard to get garage leveled up. I actually should be making... You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to start making the iron sheets and the iron parts. I think I'm actually confident that I can do both here and get that stuff rolling. Yeah, the lathe can do this. So we'll need to queue this up with a little bit of gasoline. I like to put 2 days in at a time. It might just be because I'm a little odd, but sometimes I don't forget to jump in here and do this stuff, but I don't want to be wasteful either. Let me take 10 of both of these. We can get this rolled out. All right, well, that's awkward because now I need more gas. But again, when those machines aren't working, a lot of times it's just not worth. It's not worth to have the gas. Now I get enough daily gas that I really shouldn't worry about that too much. Shouldn't really be too concerned with running these consistently. I just don't. I just honestly don't. All right, so that's gonna crank that. How many sheets do I have? Oh, I already have enough. Already has enough. That's nice. That's nice. We'll still make the parts. We'll still make some more sheets. Get this dropped in here. Should be able to be pretty efficient with that. This is queuing these up. Wait a minute. Queued up the wrong generator. Oh man. That's fine. That's fine. I forgot that we have all of our generators built here. This should queue that one up. Kind of run our energy in a way to take, to make use of, like running the wires down through this way, for future upgrades, which should be pretty nice. Let's go ahead and drop these in. That's actually a nice little boost here. Have these done. Please put them in there. And then again, we'll knock these parts out, and then the hard part ends up just really being slate and chipboard. And the hard part with slate and chipboard is going to be the fact that they share the resource. They share one of the hard resources we have getting right now, which is sawdust. I really wish sawdust would be an earlier unlock, or an early unlock rather, in the expeditions here, because I feel like it'd be kind of nice to have it stockpiled. I don't even know if you get any at any point. I'm sure you do as a reward. I don't know that you get any as a... I don't think you get any as a daily reward though, which seems like a miss to me, because you need so much of it. You need so much of it. Yeah. Do we get at any point a big stack? No. It'd be nice to get to here and get 10 of these chipboard. This would move some things along for us. Obviously it'd be nice to get this every day. 15 slate would be really huge. Plus the 20 rations would be nice. So we got some good rewards kind of coming up. Nothing really here on this track. It'd just be nice to finish Ghost Town, but we can get some destroyed station or some train station here. These two levels would be awesome. So, all right, I think we'll leave you here. A little bit more of a chill episode, but just want to share kind of our normal grind. We do this. We do all the stuff. We do the tasks just like you are, trying to knock through them as we continue our progress here. So, like I said, next week we'll get some pre-recording done this weekend, but we're going to be jumping in. We'll definitely be hopping over and doing some first-time ATV, maybe some ash farming, as well as going and hitting all of our towers here on Free to Play. So I look forward to sharing that with you. So thanks as always for checking this out. Any more news we get, obviously we'll be posting that up. If you haven't gone and checked out, we kind of talked about one of the new weapons coming to the game with the new update. No additional details as of yet, but still waiting and excited to hear more about that. And we'll be sure to bring you the news as we get into it. And we're going to keep grinding, going to keep moving through, going to keep getting some progression here on free to play. So looking forward to continuing to share the journey. I'm going to flash some socials as always. Thank you so much for checking this one out. Hit that subscribe button for us. We're trying to get to 10K before the end of the year. We got a Discord, links in the description. If you want to check all that good stuff out, come join. We got a Last Standard channel, all those goodies. We'd love to see you over there. But as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to catch you next one. Peace.